As you guys can see, on the left I have my YouTube, in the middle I got Twitch, and on the right I got ChatGPT. This is something that I would genuinely use for class, for school, studying. It's very user-friendly. So yeah, let's open this box and see what we have inside here. So let's get this off here. Set this to the side. Looks like we have a little cover. And once you open it up, it looks like we have a little instructional pamphlet, which is super helpful, so it kind of explains everything there. You also have the S8 Pro User's Guide, which is extremely helpful, and I will be taking you guys through that setup as well momentarily. And finally, we have a nice little cover, which includes the monitor extender. So it just pulls out like so. And it's nice that they have like a little cover so you can kind of take it on the go everywhere. And honestly, at first, this looks just like one monitor, but it's an extender that clips onto the back of your main laptop, and it turns into two screens, which I'll show you guys momentarily as well. So we'll put this to the side. And we also have a nice array of 5 cables, and this comes with one USB-A to USB-C cable, 2 USB-C to USB-C cables, and 2 HD to Type-C cables as well. So it's a nice little array of cables here, all for the setup of the monitor extender. So yeah, very nicely packaged. I personally think this is a very premium and quality feeling package. A lot of brands typically tend to just kind of toss everything in the box and maybe not organize everything. But yeah, even the cables, the way they're all organized here, looks very premium, and honestly, I'm very impressed so far. So the next thing I will take you guys through is the setup and explain everything there. So let's get right into it. Alright boys, so now for the setup. As you can see on the back of the dual monitors, you guys have all USB-C ports. So what you guys want to do is basically figure out what kind of ports your laptop has. Mine has 2 USB-C ports. So I'm going to plug 2 ends of those USB-C cables into the back of those dual monitors, okay? Leave them in there. The next step's very important. Make sure you open the left side first, and then the right side. This is to avoid damages. Then grab the top of your dual monitors here, and it pulls out on either way, as you guys can see that I'm doing right there. So it pulls out, and then it's going to clip on either side and then clip onto the top of the monitor as well. You'll kind of feel it. It might take a second, but once it's in there, it's pretty snug, and then your monitors can bend either way. Then you guys are going to take those cables and you're going to plug them into whatever slots work best. As you guys can see, I have a USB, I have an HDMI, 2 USB-C ports. Just see what ports you guys have, and they have a ton of arrays of cables that you guys can use at your disposal. So something will work with whatever you guys have. And then as you guys can see, the monitor will start to turn on, and it looks pretty cool. Once this comes on, the first thing you guys should do is go into your display settings, just right on your desktop, right-click, go to display settings. And what you guys want to do is make sure you hit identify. That will show either screen. As you can see, 1's in the middle, 2's to the left, 3's to the right. Make sure you have those and drag them to the correct locations, as well as make sure you have extend desktop to this display. That is very important as well, to make sure that your cursor can go on either screen. And yeah, as you guys can see, on the left I have my YouTube, in the middle I got Twitch, and on the right I got ChatGPT. There's a million combinations you guys could do with this, but this is something that I would genuinely use for class, for school, studying. It's very user-friendly, super quick setup. Here's a clip of me playing Run 3. I got ChatGPT on the right, YouTube on the left. There's a million combinations that you guys could use this for, but if you're gaming and you just want to maybe put your Spotify on the right or something else on the left, it's super helpful with multitasking, so definitely a huge perk there. So overall, I'm actually a very big fan of the Siaviala S8 Pro laptop extender. I think it's really awesome that you can kind of take this on the go and use it wherever. There's a million places I would take this and just use it, because I personally hate having to just split my screen and share my little screen with 2 different tabs. I like just dragging things to the left or dragging something to the right. It just opens up everything and makes everything very easy to keep track of, so I'm a huge fan of that. However, I do think that the utilization is there, and there's, you know, a ton of places that I would take this and use this for. So yeah, I'm actually a huge fan, and I've been actually really enjoying it. I've been using it for a few of my school projects as well, and it's been working absolutely phenomenal. The setup is crazy user-friendly and super just plug and play, basically. So I am actually a huge fan. It is just sadly that price that is really the only con with this product. So yeah, big shout out to Siaviala for sending this out to me. I am a huge fan. If you guys would like to check out this product, I will have the Amazon link down in the description below. And yeah, with that said, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. Peace.